So that'll put us at 4,000 a month the next month in retainers. And then we use those results as a launch pad to start signing additional clients. At 2,000 a month, it's insanely easy to scale.
Yep. Chose the hottest day to record this video. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to a... Hold on, we have intruders. Excuse me? I'm trying to record a video here. Yo, get out of here. So now that we're not being interrupted by our new friends, like I said, guys, welcome back to another video. So excited that you decided to click on this video and watch this through, because I believe this is gonna be the start of something really, really awesome. So this is the first episode of my 0 to 50k SMMA series, and what does that even mean? We'll talk a little bit more exactly what the series is gonna be in a little bit, but I think the first thing that we should definitely talk about is, what is SMMA? SMMA stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. Now, this is a topic that I've been jumping into quite a bit recently, especially after the launch of my company, the Storytelling Network. So if this is the first video you're watching of mine, and without going too far into it, my company specializes in videography and social media marketing. So essentially helping people grow their business through social media, as well as telling their story. I want to take the technical side with the ads and the back end of all this stuff on Facebook, of the social media marketing side, as well as the storytelling side with the visuals, pictures, and the creative stuff that I do, and merge those together to ultimately create my company. Guys, I am not kidding when I said that I picked the hottest day to come out here and record. I mean, look at this, 94 degrees. Are you kidding me? All right, so here's the plan. Personally, whenever I've sought out to try some new endeavor or do some new workout or anything like that, trying something new, right? I always look for some sort of motivation, whether that's a YouTube video or an article to read or whatever it may be. So the goal for this series or this documentary or this vlog or whatever we want to call it is that I want to document every integral part of the business that goes into it, whether that is starting it, whether that is getting my first client. I want to document each of those steps so people can look at this and see somebody that's starting from basically nothing. Think of this Mount Trashmore Hill as the progression of the company. We are currently down here, social media marketing agency, the Storytelling Network, right down there. This is the journey all the way up to $50,000 a month up at the top of the hill. So I want to create something where it's $0 to $50,000 a month, and you guys are going to, I mean, it's going to be full transparency, watching every step of the way, every integral, like I said, part of, I really hope I'm using that word right, because if not, I'm going to get roasted in the comments. There are people and agencies and individuals that have gotten to $10,000, $15,000, even $100,000 a month that are creating videos on how to do sales, how to do this, how to do that. And that's amazing. Like, that's content that I've been watching, and that's something that's super valuable to a lot of people that are just getting into the space. But these are people that have already achieved success. Some of you that are watching this video might think that it's a super unrealistic goal, but I honestly don't believe that there is such a thing. I don't believe there's such a thing as an unrealistic goal, because these are just things that you are shooting for. I mean, I might not hit that tomorrow or next month or next year. That's just something that I want to shoot for as we continue this journey together.
I think the first step in the whole process is going to be to find that motivation and really educate myself a little more on the social media marketing space. What better way to do so than to bring it back to where my channel all started, YouTube. How to SMMA.
So after going over a bunch of YouTube videos and Facebook groups, I feel like the main thing when it comes to social media marketing or marketing in general or any kind of business, everything comes down to sales. Now, I used to work at a restaurant where I was selling food every single night. I was upselling. I was trying to get them to spend as much money as possible. So I think what I need to do before I jump straight into all this social media marketing is kind of hone in on my sales skills. And after going through all these YouTube videos, I found this guy named Robb Quinn. Now, I went over like 3 or 4 of his videos. He is absolutely killing it in the space. So I want to see if I can get in contact with him and see if we can set up some sort of meeting where I can kind of pick his brain and see what we can do from there. It's a good thing we finished recording a while ago. Literally went from 90 degrees to completely pouring rain. Welcome to Virginia Beach. So Rob and I have been going back and forth on Facebook Messenger and text. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call right now to make sure that we're still on to have our meeting tonight at 8. So let me just call him really quick.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey Rob, how's it going?
Going great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So once again, like, super nice to meet you. I just wanted to give you a call really quick. I know we're having our meeting tonight at 8 p.m. Just wanted to make sure you're still good to go on that.
Yes, yeah. Actually, just finishing up a couple things real quick, and then I'll be ready to roll, man.
All right, awesome. Sounds good.
Awesome, man. Talk to you here shortly.
All right, man.
2 hours later.
So we're going to go ahead and get on into this interview with Robb Quinn. Guys, grab a pen and paper right now because he's going to give you guys some really awesome information that if you have no idea where to start, he's going to give you step by step on what you need to do to start your social media marketing agency, and also some of the best converting clients and how to land your first client. So like I said, take some notes and enjoy the interview.
So I'm all about collabs because actually back in the fitness, when I was in the fitness industry and first started there, I got sponsored by the company called MileSource, and they had me start doing YouTube videos for them. And those videos have a few 100,000 views on them too. And they were getting paid on it back when YouTube, you got like, you got paid on YouTube. And I didn't know that. So I'm doing these videos for them and they're paying me like $100 an hour. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm making some fat money. And then I went into gym sales, and then I got fired from that gym. And then I went into selling Kirby vacuums, and I sold a lot of Kirby vacuums. That was the first month I ever made $10,000 in a month. And I thought I was like on top of the world. And then I went back into gym sales and hit a bunch of President's Clubs selling gym sales too. And then I went into selling social media marketing for the Yellow Pages, and did well for them. That's when I sold my first 6-figure deal. I was like 24, and I was like, man, there's some good opportunity here. So it kind of went from that to me deciding to start my own agency. Went really well. And we're just kind of here now. Then I went to the personal branding thing and was able to do 5 figures a month with that in 8 weeks. And I was like, well, there's a great market here too.
Well, damn.
And I was like, all right, well, let's go. So step one for me, I mean, I don't know if we would go through that list right now or kind of spitball like different things that I do, and then we can categorize it later.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's kind of go through kind of a little bit of everything.
So step one, I was obviously like getting incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone watching this, I don't know if you're going to put this up, but yeah. So, obviously tax or legal reasons or whatever, but I have an LLC, so that's how I do it. So then from there, we want to go in and really make sure all of your profiles are optimized. So that's going to be on LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram. So we would optimize all of those different channels. And you already have a YouTube because people are going to look you up. Like I have people all the time look me up now because I was closing these deals for the agency owners in the program. And we have like 115 people or so in there right now. And I remember going on there and it got to the point where people started looking me up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm here to be closed. So your biggest thing is like, just like YouTube and how people see that you're credible on YouTube because of the subs, you need to do the same thing on Facebook and start getting past that like 2,000 friend marker or as close to 5,000 as you can get. Same thing with LinkedIn. If you don't have at least 500 connections on LinkedIn, you want to have 500 connections. Then we want to go in and start to, first of all, get our first client that we can charge a build out fee and not a free trial. So it's a quote unquote free trial, but we charge them a build out fee and put them under a beta launch. So you want to go in and start adding owners, business owners. And then what you can do is create a Facebook post that just says, hey, I'm looking for X industry, right? And I'm offering a beta test on this program just for restaurant owners. And we're looking to have 10 restaurant owners beta test this for 1 month. So you still charge them a build out fee to build it all out. So you immediately hit $10,000 your first month. It's like the easiest thing to do. And then let's say you keep 20% of them and charging them $2,000 a month. That's how we start jumping fast. So that'll put us at $4,000 a month the next month in retainers. And then we use those results as a launch pad to start signing additional clients. So at $2,000 a month, it's insanely easy to scale. Like when you ever use the term, I actually made a YouTube video about this with buzzwords. Oh, I haven't uploaded it yet. So I'm creating a collateral, but anyway, sneak peek. But so yeah, buzzwords will close deals or close appointments to get a trial deal. So use the word AI or the acronym. So you have an AI technology that you're looking to beta launch with, and then you create scarcity, only 10 of X niche. And we're looking to fill those spots in the next 10 days, create a deadline and say, we would love to have you a part of this beta launch would you all be interested in participating? Because it's participating. So it's kind of like, hey, it's almost like fun. Like, hey, you want to win a ribbon? Like,
You want to try? Yeah.
yeah, you want to try it out? Like, come on. And so all these different words affect the psyche in a different way to where people feel like they just immediately let their guard down, but they're interested because we're using the right words to position it as framework. So then they're all like, oh yeah, what does it cost? Well, here's the thing. It's only for 1 month. So if you like it, we'd have to negotiate terms after. So now you're just like taking it away. Like, I don't want to sign you up. I just want you to try it out. Is that all right? And that's whenever the customer's like, the F's going on right now.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to try to sell me. So you're like, yeah, I know. Most people will think we're going to try to sell them. And honestly, you're probably going to want to be sold. But at the end of the day, this is just a beta launch right now. We don't have the full program up.
Yeah.
So then they're like immediately on board. And you tell them, look, you just pay for the build out. Here's the thing. You keep ownership of everything. Whether you know how to use it or not, you're going to want to find someone that knows how to use it, because this is the next step in social media marketing. And then we go into the reasons why. And we just ask again, would you like to participate? We're going to fill the spots by X date. And I love to have you involved. And it's really that easy. Like, people overdo it with this whole free trial pitch thing. And that used to work really well. It's just becoming more difficult because everyone's getting hit now because everyone's teaching free trials. Yeah, we have a future now of new technology using things like chatbots and using things like integration where we do connect like the chatbot to a funnel, to an email software, and all these different things. So when you present that to a business owner and you tell them like, hey, we're going to get you a lead off Facebook, and then it's going to shoot you a text message once you have it. And you could just click that phone number once it gets to your phone and just call them up right away and convert it 80% more likely to convert it because you can call them right away. So you'll get, depending on the audience and how many people you've added, you'll typically get a few dozen people that will come on and just say, I like to hear more, or I'm interested. And the way you guide them through that, because it's just how people are, especially on social media, you have to tell them what to do. And that's why you have to put, just comment hashtag, let's do it. And, and like they comment hashtag, let's do it. And then before you know it, now you got a bunch of people that want to do it. And if you get a few dozen of those and only close, 30%, if you get 30 of them, then you just made $10,000.
Yeah.
So so it depends on people's audiences. Like, I know I only have like 2,500 friends on Facebook, and the majority of them are digital marketers. So this strategy nowadays wouldn't work as well for me. But I could easily pick up the phone book and call these people, because I used to work for the Yellow Pages. So I know that, like, if I wanted to pull out like a Haibu book or one of their competitors, I could easily just open it up and call those businesses that I know are spending money in that specific spot, because I know how much they're spending on that type of ad in the phone book, which is weird. But anyway, call them up and be like, hey, I understand you're investing in the phone book. We're beta launching a new program. And I could just cold call them. And if it's a gatekeeper, just say, yeah, I own a digital marketing agency out here locally, and I noticed that you guys are investing in the Haibu book or whatever book, Yellow Page book or whatever. And we're beta launching a new program. I don't know if you would be involved in that decision-making process, but I'd love to have you guys on board. We're only doing this for 10 people, and we're looking to fill the spots by X date, and we'd love to have you participate. Would you be interested?
Do you recommend like a specific niche?
Any client that has their initial service paid, like their initial transaction take place, can cover the ad spend. That's like the best client. So as an example, like a personal injury attorney, they get a case, it's $5,000, right? Well, car accident case, whatever. Or even hair extensions for salons. It's a couple $1,000s, right? So that's a really good one. Contractors are really good for like home remodeling, because a new kitchen's like $3,000. Higher end restaurants are good, because they can pay you that $1,000 a month plus a good $1,000, $2,000 in ad spend. Because we ran a big campaign for a restaurant chain, and we did extremely well. We made them like $61,500 in December off running campaigns. CrossFit is good. But again, we just need to hop on a call and help the owners understand lifetime value, because that's the only way we can get them to invest this kind of money with us on a 3-month contract or greater.
And there you have it, guys. Episode 000 of 0-50k SMMA. That was a lot of zeros in one spot. Guys, sorry for cutting Robb's interview short. We were literally talking for like an hour and 45 minutes. So I was like, you know what? I got to get off this call, and I don't want to make this like a hour-long video. So just try to take some of the best points out of that interview. All of Robb's information will be down in the description below to stay up to date with his content. And if you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel and you are in this social media space, like, you are missing out. Like, he used to sell 6-figure deals selling vacuum cleaners, guys. He's the real deal. Honestly, guys, this has been an idea of mine to put something together like this for quite some time as soon as I got into the social media space. And it's kind of awesome to see like everything has kind of come together and we have an episode to show for it. For those of you that have been with me for quite some time on this channel, I do appreciate you following along with my journey as I switch to different topics and switch to different things that we're doing on the channel. Obviously, this is just gonna be one added series. I'm still gonna be doing Snapchat and Instagram and social media help, but this is just a series that I wanna continue. So for those of you, thank you for following along. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I highly recommend that you do subscribe to the channel for content just like this one and basically all around social media advice. And guys, I absolutely love looking at your feedback as this is gonna be more of a long-term series and you're gonna see the goal from start to finish. I wanna know what you guys liked and disliked about this video. Did you think it was too long? Did you think it was too short? Did it have enough information or did it not have enough information? Let me know what you think about any of the aspects of today's video down in the comment section below, and I'll sure to be reaching out to every single one of you to thank you for your feedback. Anyway, guys, as always, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.